Hello everyone, I'm very happy to see you all again. Recently, a startup company from China, named Betavolt, announced that they have successfully developed a tiny nuclear battery, capable of generating electricity for 50 years without needing to be recharged. Betavolt claims to be the world's first company to miniaturize nuclear energy, by incorporating the radioactive isotope nickel-63 into a module smaller than a coin. This information has excited many people, sparking dreams of a lifetime without ever having to recharge their phones. However, this isn't the first time Chinese scientists have made groundbreaking claims. So, what's the truth behind atomic batteries? How powerful are they? And what are their commercial prospects? The answers will be revealed in this video. Firstly, nuclear batteries, atomic batteries, or isotopic batteries are not a new invention, nor are they a Chinese invention. Essentially, they harness energy, specifically heat energy from the decay of radioactive isotopes to generate electricity. Indeed, nuclear batteries operate similarly to a nuclear reactor, except they don't use controlled chain reactions. Although Betavolt claims their coin-sized nuclear battery doesn't need recharging, in reality, they cannot be recharged. Unlike electrochemical batteries such as alkaline batteries or lithium-ion batteries, which generate energy through chemical reactions that can be reversed for recharging, nuclear batteries cannot be recharged due to the internal chemical reactions taking place. So, how do nuclear batteries work? To understand nuclear batteries, you need to first understand radioactivity. An element can have various versions, called isotopes, with the same number of protons but different numbers of neutrons. For instance, uranium-235 and uranium-238 are two radioactive isotopes. Both have 92 protons, but uranium-235 has 143 neutrons, while uranium-238 has 146. The nuclei of radioactive isotopes exist in an unstable state, always trying to release excess energy to reach a more stable state. Radioactive decay can be understood as a form of release. Nuclear batteries can be divided into two types: those that convert heat from nuclear decay into electrical energy, and those that directly harvest energy from emitted radiation before it decays into heat. The principle of nuclear batteries has been known since the early 1910s. However, it wasn't until the 1950s and 1960s, when space missions demanded a long-lasting power source, that this field began to receive significant research attention. Devices like the Soviet BS-5 could produce up to 3,000 watts of continuous power. However, they are bulky, weighing up to a ton, and contain about 30 kilograms of highly enriched uranium-235. Another downside is the high initial cost, coupled with diminishing power over time. For instance, a gram of plutonium-238, a common fuel for isotopic batteries, costs around $8 million but only generates 35 watts of electricity. The Voyager 1 space probe utilized 3 isotopic thermoelectric generators, providing a total output of 470 watts at the time of its launch in 1977, with a total cost of approximately $192 million. Unfortunately, plutonium-238 has a half-life of 88 years, meaning its power output decreases by half after 88 years. The second type of nuclear battery, the one introduced by the Chinese startup, Betavoltaic, is a cold nuclear battery, named Betavoltaic device. True to its name, this battery generates electricity from beta particles, specifically electrons, emitted from radioactive material. When a neutron in the nucleus undergoes decay, turning into a proton, it releases a beta particle and an antineutrino. A semiconductor material like silicon or gallium arsenide captures the energy from these beta particles. As beta particles pass through the semiconductor material, they transfer energy to the semiconductor atoms. When semiconductor atoms absorb energy, electrons are freed from their bound states, leaving behind positively charged holes. This creates an electron-hole pair, resulting in an electric current. This is essentially the principle behind the coin-sized nuclear battery Betavoltaic recently unveiled. Like hot nuclear batteries, cold nuclear batteries can generate electricity for long periods without maintenance. So, nuclear batteries are indeed real. They are miraculous, and soon we may have phones with 50-year battery life. But what about the practicality of nuclear batteries? In reality, both hot and cold nuclear batteries have a critical weakness. They have very low power output. Their biggest advantage lies in providing a compact, long-lasting power source. People have proposed using cold nuclear batteries to trickle-charge phone or laptop batteries, ensuring they remain fully charged all the time. It sounds great. You could leave your phone for a month without it losing a single bar of battery. However, during activities like music playback or gaming, your phone's battery drains as usual. Additionally, the cost and the risk of radioactive leakage remain concerns. Cold nuclear batteries were also considered for use in pacemakers. However, modern lithium batteries have made this unnecessary. It's worth noting that Betavoltaic is not the first to successfully miniaturize nuclear batteries. In 2018, Russian scientists developed a prototype nuclear battery the size of a few millimeters, sandwiching 2 micrometer thick layers of nickel-63 between 15 micrometer thick diamond layers. Returning to 2024, Betavoltaic's battery, in essence, isn't much different from what Russian scientists achieved 6 years ago. According to online sources, Betavoltaic's prototype, named Betavolt BV100, is a thin wafer containing a beta radiation source, likely nickel-63, sandwiched between 2 thin diamond semiconductor layers. Compared to the Russian prototype, Betavoltaic's battery boasts a power output 100 times greater, generating 100 microwatts of electricity, with a lifespan of 50 years without the need for recharging or maintenance. However, it's considerably larger than the 2018 Russian prototype. Betavoltaic's nuclear battery measures 15 by 15 by 5 millimeters, which may sound small, but envisioning it powering a phone for 50 years is still far-fetched. Nickel-63 isn't cheap, costing around $4,000 per gram. A Betavoltaic prototype with a power output of 100 microwatts requires approximately 1.125 cm3 of material, equivalent to a power density of 89 microwatts/cm3. Betavolt BV100 is advertised as highly durable, fireproof, and capable of withstanding bullets, with an operating range from -60 to 120 degrees Celsius. With continuous energy supply for decades, Betavoltaic's cold nuclear battery may find applications in spacecraft, pacemakers, drones, and microrobots. However, if you're still dreaming of a phone with a 50-year battery life, you might want to wake up. But that's just our opinion. We look forward to hearing your thoughts on this cool-sounding battery type. As always, remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating scientific content. And now, goodbye, and see you next time.